Hey guys, and welcome back once again to I Like Watches 2. Inside this box we've got a brand new Zelos called Comet. It is a hand wind dress watch, so something a little bit different from Zelos. They've sent me this watch to review. I will be producing a full review of this watch for I Like Watches very soon, but in this video I'm just going to unbox it, share with you my first impressions. I've seen some pictures, it looks really interesting. The lugs in particular look really cool. I don't think it's on their website at the time of filming this particular video. I'm sure it will be up very soon. And don't forget guys, if you enjoy my content, to click that like button and subscribe. Right, let's take a look at this brand new Zelos. Right, there we go. All the plastic's been removed. Popped some power into the movement and position the hands out the way so you can see this really interesting dial in all its glory. No idea what that material is. That detail wasn't included in the email that I was sent regarding this watch. There were a few basic specifications: 39mm in diameter, Sellita SW215 hand wind movement, Horween Leather strap. So yeah, they did include a few specifications. Oh yeah, double sapphire crystal, so sapphire sandwich front and back. But that dial is very interesting looking, isn't it? But just look at this case and look at those lugs. There's something a little bit King Seiko about this case, isn't there? Yeah, it's nice. Really interesting sort of triangular polished facet there with some flat brushed surfaces, and then you've got the rounded case sides brushed. I wouldn't say it's coarse brushing, but it's not exactly a sort of super fine satin brushing. And then that top hat crystal, look at that, box crystal, sapphire with AR coating, really nice. And something else I've just noticed, how fine are those numerals? And I'm talking about the frame around the loom. Yeah, they're quite similar to the Exciton watch that James and I have just produced, but the silver portion of those applied indexes is super fine. They look beautifully done. Interesting hands as well. They look darker than steel, don't they? They've got a sort of dark, dusky, but polished look to them. An interesting detail as well with that little sort of half frame around the date window, and as you can see there at the 6 o'clock Comet. Interesting strap as well. Horween leather strap, you can see it there, look, Horween leather. Yeah, it's very smooth and sort of oily. It's not going to leave any oil on you, but it just feels sort of greasy, very soft and malleable. I mean, it might sort of weather and crack and crease a little bit. As you can see, there's some weathering on it, but I think that is the appeal of this strap. You don't want it to look all shiny and new for too long, do you? It wants to look a little bit weather and aged. Let's have a look at the buckle, signed again, brushed and polished finishing, beautifully done. Zelos logo on there, quick release spring bars. Oh, it's signed as well, look underneath. Nice. And the case back, some specifications. Oh, it's numbered, look. What have we got? Number 11 of 150. Now, I'm not sure if that's 150 of this particular dial. I suspect it is. But yeah, piece of sapphire crystal showing you that Sellita SW215 hand wind movement, which by all accounts is not a cheap movement. I've seen this movement on eBay for, well, almost $200. So yeah, it may not be automatic, but it's certainly not a cheap, affordable mechanical movement. And it's nice to be able to see it in action, isn't it? Quite a flat watch as well, not particularly deep because of course you don't have that rotating rotor. It's a pull push crown and a screw down case back, 50 meters of water resistance. Yeah. And we've got some loom as well, BGW9 by the looks of it. I'm giving it a quick boost with my UV torch so that we can see it in all its glory. It will compete in a loom degradation comparison video on I Like Watches 2 at some point in the near future. So we'll have a better idea then of the strength and longevity of the loom. But here it is in all its glory. 3, 2, 1. Oh wow, nice. Look at that. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? That is a decent amount of looms, seemingly, and the minute track around the outside of the dial is loomed as well. Wow, yeah, that looks good. And here it is on my 7¼ inch-ish wrist. What a lovely size. Yeah, nice strap as well. Fairly flexible straight out the box, and it sits nice and flat to my wrist because, of course, it's a hand wind movement. There's no rotating rotor in the back of this watch, so the movement itself is fairly slim, which means they've been able to keep the case quite flat as well. Yeah, lovely box crystal. Interesting crown shape as well. Look at that. And those lugs. Look at them. Really, really cool. There you go. And that is the Zelos Comet. First impressions are, yeah, very good, actually. Really interesting and unusual watch for Zelos. So, yeah, looking forward to producing the full review. So make sure you check out that on I Like Watches very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Look after yourselves. You'll see me again very, very soon.